Let's go! We got official takeoff. It is launch day for my book, Big Idea To Bestseller. And I am hyped, folks. I am absolutely jacked up about today and about this launch. And I'm just so excited. And I want to just start off by saying this. If you're listening to this right now, whether it's on launch day or you're listening to this later because you just want to hear about what launch day episodes are like, I just got to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Whether you've purchased the book already or you're about to get it after this episode, I just want to say thank you so much. It means the world to have people from different continents, different countries, people from my own backyard, my own hometown, support me on this launch. Whether it's my first launch or my fourth launch, every single book that I release has so much meaning. There's been so much love that's gone into each book, and I couldn't have done it without the support of my friends, my family, my team, my supporters, my clients. And so I just want to say, look, thank you. Thank you. It's amazing. It's amazing to do this. And especially on this book, a big thank you to all of you guys, because I wrote this book in 87 days. I wrote it and launched in 87 days as part of my challenge, Big Idea to Bestseller. And so here we are, day 87, and the book is officially launched. And it's crazy to think that just 87 days ago, I had not started this book. I knew I wanted to write it, but I had not started working on this book. Fast forward to today, 87 days later, and now my newest book, Big Idea To Bestseller, is officially out. So real quick, if you haven't already, go grab it on Amazon. You can get it on Amazon. The ebook is literally 99 cents. It's a launch special. It's 99 cents. And you can also get the paperback online as well. And it would mean the world to me. So let's talk a little bit about this. I want to share a couple quick statistics about the book process, about this book in particular. And then I want to tell you a little bit more about what this book's all about. You know, and in case you haven't seen me talk about it every single day, you get a chance to hear a little bit of behind the scenes and some access to it. So here are a couple quick stats. 87 days from idea to launch. So let me ask you this. What would it be like in 87 days for your business to have a brand new book that shares your expertise, that shares your knowledge, and that shares your stories? What could that do for your business if in 87 days you had a best-selling book on your hands? In 87 days you had a new book? I spent less than an hour a day. We're going to do the official numbers soon, but I spent less than an hour a day over these 87 days to get this book prepared. I wrote the rough draft in 17 days. This book opened up before the book was even open, before the book even had launched. I was the #1 new release on Amazon in multiple categories. Okay. And literally as I'm doing this, I can't wait to celebrate at the launch party. The launch party is going to be amazing. We got some amazing people. I love bringing together people from different walks of life, from different backgrounds, and that's going to be amazing. So those are just a couple quick stats about this book. And it's amazing. Okay. So the next thing I want to do is I want to share one of the book blurbs that actually came from my coach. So this year I had invested in a mastermind called EEM, which is Chris Harder's elite level mastermind. And Chris has been a huge inspiration on me. If you haven't heard of Chris, go check him out. But Chris was a huge inspiration for me this year, alongside all of the other amazing mastermind members. And one of the things that I like to do on my book is I like to throw a little bit of someone's testimonial on the back cover. And I invited Chris to do it because he had such a big role. He encouraged me to get this book done as fast as possible and to share the process. And this is what he had to say about the book. You can't underestimate the power that a book adds to your brand. And Jake is the best in the business at helping you get it written and published easily. I mean, that just, first of all, fires me up. But second of all, this is really amazing. And I want to share this with you so you can get excited about the book, but I also want to share this with you so that you could see, hey, maybe you could have somebody do your book blurb or add a testimonial that gives the book a little bit more oomph, a little bit more credibility. And so I want to tell you a little bit about what you could expect in this book. So I kind of have a couple of little key talking points, and then I want to share with you kind of the chapter breakdown and just get you fired up about this book, just like I am right now. So in Big Idea To Bestseller, all right, you will discover why writing a book is the #1 thing you can do for your business. You will discover the step-by-step process to go from big idea to best-selling book while running your business. You will discover how to quickly find and validate an idea that you are confident in and people will buy. You will discover how to write your book in 30 days, even if you don't like writing or think you're a good writer. You'll discover how to launch your book to #1 bestseller and impact thousands of people in the process. You will find 11 ways you can monetize your book after the launch. You will figure out how to write a book to boost your credibility and make you the go-to expert in your niche. And lastly, you will learn how to turn your book into paid speaking gigs, podcast tours, and national publicity. All of this will come from reading this book, and then you will have the opportunity to incorporate this into your business. You will be able to create your very own book, and this is literally the blueprint to writing, publishing, and launching a nonfiction book to grow your business and make an impact. So that is what this book really is all about. So if that interests you, all right, grab it on Amazon. If you know someone who wants to write a book, please share this with them. Please share my book. Gift it to them for the holidays. It'll be the cheapest gift you could give them, a 99-cent gift that could literally change the duration of their career. Okay, this is what it's all about. And so as we continue, I just want to keep sharing more and more with you. And so here are the chapters, all right? Here are the chapters of the book. Chapter 1 is your book is the ultimate differentiator. All right, we come out of the gates firing. We have an introduction, of course, but this is chapter 1. Chapter 2 is why write a book. Chapter 3 is limiting beliefs stopping you from writing your game-changing book. Chapter 4 is the benefits of self-publishing. In that chapter, I talk about self versus traditional publishing, the pros and cons to each, who it's best for. Chapter 5 is the 5 must-dos before writing. This right here, this chapter, in my opinion, is one of the most important things that you can do to increase your chance of completion. Chapter 6 is how to find and validate your big idea. And so we have a couple different subsections in there, which is how to find your idea, how to validate your idea, and then how to pick the right type of book. So I show you actually the different types of books that you could write. All right. I'm not going to give too much away, but there's 6 different types that I talk about. Chapter 7 is the Avengers process to outlining your book. This will help you break down an entire outline. Chapter 8 is called the doggy draft. This is where you're going to learn how to write your rough draft. And then the sections in here in this chapter, you're going to have the doggy draft challenge, which is how to write your rough draft in 30 days. We talk about what to include in your book, how to structure your book, the writing time breakdown, how long your book should be, and all of those good jazz things and best practices. I mean, all of that stuff is literally in that chapter. So if you're like, oh my gosh, I've been stuck writing my book for a while, that's going to help you make great progress. Chapter 9 is selective self-editing. All right, this is where we show you how to edit your own book so that you could save money on editors and also polish up your book and really make sure that your message is as clear as it can be. Chapter 10 is elite editing. This is where we talk all about the different types of editings, how to find an editor, how to pick the right person. I talk about a few different characteristics of what makes a good editing partner and how to build your dream team. Chapter 11 is choosing your title and subtitle. Chapter 12 is covers that convert. I'll be honest with you, this is important. Shitty cover, shitty sales. Good cover, good opportunities. All right. Chapter 13, focused formatting. This is all about how to get the interior of your book looking professional so that someone doesn't see you as an amateur. Chapter 14 is lead generation. So this is where I break down how you add lead generation into your book, how to build the right lead magnet, and how you can use your book to grow your audience. And I'll show you literally in just a second here some of the free resources that I've included in this book that you will have access to, making the book purchase an even more of a no-brainer. Chapter 15 is professional publishing. So this is how we show you exactly how to publish your book on Kindle Direct Publishing, which is Amazon's self-publishing platform. I show you how to pick your categories, how to pick your keywords, your ISBN number, how to price your book, all that stuff. Everything you need to publish your book, to self-publish your book in a professional way is in that chapter. Chapter 16 is lucrative launching. This is where I go over the bestseller launch strategy, how to build a launch team, how to get reviews. Chapter 17 is after the launch. How do you answer the question, I have my book, now what? Well, I talk about 11 ways to make money from your book. Then we throw in a bonus chapter, which is how to turn your book into 100 plus pieces of social media content. And then we kind of bring it all together with the exact roadmap from Big Idea to Bestseller. And of course, then I have action items for you, and how you can get in touch with me, how you can work with me and my team, and how you can continue your book writing journey. So that's kind of how the book is broken down. And we've had some people already read the book, whether it was from our launch team or people in advance, and they are loving it. They are loving it. People have already started writing their book. They're feeling more confident than ever before. I mean, this is everything you need if you've ever thought about writing a book to grow your business and make an impact. And really the last part of today, and then it's time for focusing on the launch, is here are some of the free resources that are given in the book. And I'm just going to tease you with a couple here. But when you get the book, there's literally a page at the very beginning where there's a QR code and a website where you can get access to all of the freebies that I mention in my book. And a few of them are the 100K book calculator, how to make your first or next 100,000 from your book. There's a done for you nonfiction book template, literally just plug and play. There's 25 book launch ideas to generate your first 100 sales. There's the writing time calculator to finishing your book faster than you ever thought possible. There's 17 social media ideas to grow an engaged audience of people ready to buy. There's the secret sauce worksheet to creating an elite lead magnet that will produce thousands of leads from your book. These are just several of the many, many free resources that I've included in this book for you, because I want this book to be better than most people's paid content. Yes, you're going to pay 99 cents for the ebook or whatever the paperback price is, but I want this book to be so good that you are like, wow, that you can actually do something from this book. That's what the intention of this book is. I gave you the sauce, and if you implement, you're going to see some amazing, amazing results. So that is what we have. Today's launch day. Let's freaking make this thing a bestseller. Let's spread it all over the world. If you would like to support me on this journey, the number one way you can do that is by buying the book on Amazon for 99 cents. That is the number one way you can do it. And if you want to keep supporting, share this episode, share the book with someone, get it as a gift for them. Those are ways that you can really help. And if you enjoy the book, I'd love for you to leave a review, and let me know your honest thoughts. I want to hear the good, bad, and the ugly, but I hope that you really enjoy it. And I can't wait for all of your thoughts and to get all the messages about everyone who picks up this book and how it just impacts people to tell their truth, to tell their story. And so I'm incredibly grateful that today is launch day. I'm incredibly grateful for you listening to this. I'm incredibly grateful for you buying a copy of the book. And I'm incredibly grateful to have the ability to share my knowledge, my experience, and my stories through a book so that I can grow my business and make an impact. So with that said, it's launch day, baby. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's have some fun. I will see you very, very soon. Talk to you later.